Hello, Paris. My name is Charles Gross, and I want to be your vice president. You might wonder why someone who probably isn't as hot as some of the other contenders for the job would be making this request. But Paris, imagine this. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Your phone is ringing, but you can't hear it because the club you're partying at is too loud. Let's face it, Paris, this presidential thing is a good idea, but it could seriously cut into your partying time. Are you willing to make that sacrifice? I don't think so. That's why you need to keep someone who can keep an eye on things while you're out meeting with the people. In addition, while your solution to the energy crisis shows that you have a good grasp on domestic policy, you may need some assistance with foreign policy. I can be of service to you there. Now you take Iran, please. Now I believe that a Hilton administration should take a two-pronged approach to Iran's development of nuclear weapons. First, we should introduce decent fashion for Iranian women. Now I realize that black is classic, but they've got a little too much of a good thing. If Iranian women were to wear more up-to-date fashions, say early 20th century, then Iranian men might realize that they have better things to do than blow up the world. In the event, however, that this innovative diplomatic strategy fails, I have a backup plan. Bomb the hell out of them. Now, I realize that that sounds risky, but is it? I mean, let's face it. Iran could retaliate, but then they'd risk war against the United States. And although the mop-up in Afghanistan and Iraq isn't going quite as well as we'd like, two things should be made perfectly clear to the Iranian leaders. Bin Laden is living in a cave. Saddam ended up dead. Neither of these are options that would appeal to Iranians' mullahs and their puppet president. In fact, the only thing we really have to fear is world opinion. And that is where a Hilton administration could excel. After all, who knows more about publicity than Paris Hilton? A few well-placed sound bites, and the naysayers would be eating out of our hands, and we would eliminate a major threat to world peace to boot. Not a bad day's work. So, what do you say, Paris? How about you and me going to Washington and putting the party back into party? I'm waiting for your call. I'm Charles Gross, and while I'm not as hot as Paris Hilton, I did approve this ad.